Today, we have an icon from Dragon Ball YouTube Gaming here on the podcast. Stay tapped in. Doto!
Hi, Nano. How's it going?
Thunder!
Oh,
Hey,
Thunder.
Nano. Oh, hey, guys. How's it going?
Wow, welcome to the podcast.
You know what's weird is that you do every Ki Moments podcast with Doto, right? So why did you feel the need to introduce him before?
Yeah, no, I like that's the thing. We're still working on this guest episode flow.
Yeah.
And even though we had with you, we still
Why are you spooling that?
Well, you introed that one like that one was coming first.
No, that was coming.
This one's
just,
coming first.
Well, just
This one's coming first.
Just Toasty, you're gonna have to censor me when I say the thing I said. Then.
Wait, what are you doing to Thunder?
Well, I like I said, we were doing a podcast with him, and he was sitting right over there, and that's when I was going like this, and I'm just hitting it from behind, and then.
Wait a minute.
You just evolved into saying hitting from behind. Like, at the end. Like you weren't even covering anything anymore.
There was no.
And the innuendo is that we were having sex.
I didn't know. I knew what I wanted the joke to be, but I didn't know what to say. Because normally you would add the audio in post, so I didn't have time to. I didn't have time to.
You were trying to hide saying fuck him, and then you just said fucking him. Like,
I didn't know how to do it, dude.
Anyways,
that joke was way above my pay grade.
Today we have got Thundershot on the podcast, our first ever in-person guest podcast here on Ki Moments. Hope you guys were tapped in on this. Not as tapped in as Dada was on that bit. By the way, if you want to see an extended version of this podcast, you can go to Ki Moments. You can't go to Ki Moments. You can go to patreon.com/Ki Moments or click join down below here on the YouTube video if you're watching us on YouTube. And you can get an extended version of this, a longer version of the podcast here with Thundershot over there, if that is something you're looking for. It's more Nano, more Doto, more Thunder, and you get access to our reactions. You get access to other bonus podcasts, gaming videos, immediate access to just basically every piece of bonus we've ever made. And at this point, we do this for over 2 years, so it's a ton of bonus. For those of you that keep supporting us, thank you so much. But anyway, Thunder, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good. You said I'm the first IRL guest here.
You are.
So in terms of the podcast, you could call this like a key moment.
It is, yes, it is. It's another.
This is a key moment. You're correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. So I think we're done here. Thanks for watching.
All right. We knocked another one out. Let's go.
That was quick.
Man.
Got that one out the way early.
Thunder. I'm sorry, Doto, go ahead.
No. Go ahead. I was about.
No, go ahead.
No, literally. Okay, I'll go ahead. Nano, you're the question guy.
Oh.
Got any questions for Thunder?
I do. Thunder. Who are you?
Hey, everyone. I'm Thundershot. You may know me from... Oh my God, I used to watch you 10 years ago when you made Xenoverse content. That was me. Also dabbled in Dokkan a little bit and did all that. And then I started streaming and have been doing that ever since. So,
yeah, I was going to say, isn't it lore that Nano, didn't he put you on? Or who was that?
Nano used to watch me in Omega. That's what I know.
So I found Thunder after watching Omega, and one of my favorite Dokkan videos, like period, is when he is getting like shafted or whatever, and then he's like shitting on the game like crazy, and then he pulls something and he just randomly rambles into this like how America is great. I don't even know.
Oh,
I don't
really?
know, but at some point in America,
This is before that time period. This is before 2016.
Actually, specifically, this was 2016.
Wow,
No.
he was the catalyst.
He was campaigning for one of our.
No,
I didn't know.
No, this sounds wrong. This doesn't sound right.
If I remember, you know what? Somehow he related his Dokkan pull to the campaign that year, and the person he pulled. Let's see, who would you associate those two people with?
Yeah, I pulled January 6 TN. Well, what a crazy! You remember the arc? You remember that arc? Yeah.
That was actually 4 years before. Anyways, no. But there was a. Do you even know what video I'm talking about when I say this?
Yeah. So I made a two-parter video, right? And the first one was like I'm done with Dokkan Battle, and then the second one I pulled a good unit.
The character, and
by splitting that into two videos, I lost an insane amount of subscribers.
No,
everybody every hardcore. So I did it in jest to kind of like poke fun at people who take Dokkan too seriously, because that's the stage I was getting to at that point, and they took it really seriously, and they like left en masse.
Anyway, he does a speech with like a bit of an opacity of an American flag over the screen, and it was just great. It was fantastic. I also liked the T-Shot HQ videos as well. A lot.
Yeah, that's the ones where I can just like drip in sarcasm. I know I've got a good video where half the comment section gets the joke and they're laughing, and the other half of the comment section thinks I'm really serious and they're telling me how stupid I am. That's like, I haven't done a lot of them, but those are my favorite ones when they hit that marker in the middle.
Man, dude, I won't lie. I'll like expose you right here and now. We recorded a Dokkan video that you've never released in 2025 together.
Yes, I got access to a couple Dokkan tools that made the game appealing to make videos on again. But I made it, and the update I was on was a little behind, but then like the Gogetas dropped, or Gogeta, something like that, dropped like the next day with a new event and everything. So it was before I could get it up and going. It kind of felt null and void. But there is content in a computer somewhere.
It is one of the...
It's actually in that PC.
It's actually right there.
No,
right?
that one. Yeah.
Oh. Well, subtly off screen.
Toasty can vouch for this, but one of the negatives to covering gacha content is that it moves real fast, and videos can become old in a day. Videos can become old in 10 minutes.
Yep.
And that shit sucks. And one thing with gacha, this is, sorry, I'm not trying to like put words in your guys' mouth or anything if you are a gacha content consumer, but you guys definitely have been, I think, shaped to enjoy content a very certain way, and if it feels outdated or it feel whatever, it's just like you're like, oh, I'm out, like I'm dipping, like whatever. Like I don't know, it's very interesting. These are just trends I've seen from doing this for so long. Anyways, not about me, it's about you.
Well, I feel like that whole, especially with gacha content, it's a lot of gaming content, but especially with gacha content and how fast it moves, it's either you're clicking on a video to get news, or you're clicking on a video to see a reaction of somebody reacting to the most recent news, or there's like specific gameplay challenges they want to see beat that are also usually only like new for the first
couple
week
weeks,
at most.
or maybe a week. There's a question I got to ask you though. This is actually not to change the topic too seriously, so immediately. But like, what do you put in your hair?
Either Head and Shoulders and then a really cheap conditioner I got, or a shampoo called Nasarol and a really cheap conditioner I got.
Oh, okay.
This isn't its best day, but it's.
Do you ever just get tired of taking care of that?
I haven't gotten tired of taking care of it. I have gotten more annoyed in the last couple of years with like it getting in my face or being in the way when I eat, so I wear it up a lot more now. But yeah.
How often do you wash?
I wash my hair. I try to every time I shower, but if I'm in a hurry or if I just showered like the day of or the day before, then I'll skip it.
It is kind of crazy. As I get older, as a man, I always think like when I see dudes with like long hair or just a good hairline, I'm like, damn, the Norwood scale just completely missed them. It just drove right by.
What's the Norwood scale?
Oh, jeez.
Educate us.
No, it's fine. I feel like I'm way out of my depth on this one. Well, Toasty, can you pull up the Norwood scale? Basically, Norwood
Jimmy,
is
pull
like...
up the video that gorilla punching that guy's head off.
Yeah.
Sorry, I can't.
Jamie, go ahead and pull up something. Pull up crime rates in let's go. I don't know.
Chicago.
Hey, wait. Oh, I actually wanted to see this.
No,
he's not doing it.
No, the first one wasn't a joke. I want the
No, really, why isn't this pulled up yet, man? Let's.
did he already have it? No, he's just all right. A little bit. Yep, there you go. And just gotta get that up. And
all right, we've got.
So basically, I'll explain it while he's pulling up. The Norwood scale refers to the stages of male pattern baldness. You guys already know it. It's like an adult, mature. Not for either of you guys, but a mature.
You'll lose it on the
male
side.
hairline.
You'll lose
and you're
the
explaining
back.
the Norwood.
Yeah, okay.
So you got a 3A or a 3. Just happens a lot. So
My chat tried telling me one day that my hair was receding, and I was like, I won't lie, I don't know that it is yet.
Yours, I don't think is.
You look very healthy.
Thunder's isn't. Mine definitely was. And when I was like losing a lot of weight, it was.
Wait, when you say was. So did you stop it?
Yeah, I started getting on like preventative measures.
Oh shit!
I wasn't ready yet, but I don't know if anybody's ready.
I was like, is anybody ever ready?
I don't know. I don't know if anybody's ready.
They have a red light therapy like room in my gym, and that is supposed to be good for like stopping hair loss or promoting hair growth. Is just to blast your scalp for a few minutes with red light.
I have a helmet at home.
I do think like it's crazy because I do feel with like balding, I feel like you just got to know what state. Like some people actually look good, like what's his name, Henry Cavill, and well, I mean this isn't a fair comparison, but he's got like a super.
He's like a 2A.
He's like a 3. Oh, he might be a 2A actually. I didn't see that one, but his shit's kind of Norwooding up like a storm, but it looks fine. But then you get to like,
yeah, believe it or not,
some
Henry
people are-
Cavill looks handsome.
Yeah, I know, crazy. Some people are still holding on at a 5A, and I'm like, it might be time to let it go, boss. Like, and you know, this.
Yeah, I mean, you're Homer Simpson with sides at that point.
A company wanted me to do a sponsor for them for hair loss, and I said I didn't take it because it felt wrong for me who's not experiencing it.
You naturally have a really good head of
Yeah,
hair.
and so I would feel like it's one of those commercials where you probably don't believe that the people that say they're taking the thing are taking the thing, and I was like, but like it's not like that anymore, and I was like, it feels dishonest for me to make this when I'm not taking those, and I won't be taking those. And if anything changes, then sure, but at this current time, I don't need that. And
shoot him an email. Yeah, shoot him an email. Be like, hey, you circle back in about 5 years. We'll see where we're at.
Yeah. Keep me on the list, but just like not right now.
Not right now, but if I get desperate enough, I'll show up, and you know, we'll see what happens.
I got really lucky, and I say that, and I might wake up tomorrow and all my hair might fall out. But my dad was balding, like completely bald by my age. Like he had the sides, but he's been wearing hats since I was like 3 years old because he
Completely skipped over.
Yeah, same thing. Well, it's the same thing on my mom's side. My grandpa was balding. My mom's brother was balding, like all by 30. And so I don't know what happened to me, but I'm riding it out for as long as I can.
Okay, so that pretty much answers I was gonna say, is this something that you never anticipate really probably having to cut the hair off?
I mean, I would cut it short again. For a little while, I was worried it wouldn't grow back, but I think it will. Like even if I were to, I wouldn't buzz it.
I remember
but, like,
you've told me that before, and I remember I brought that up to my wife, and she's like, "Why would he think that?" Because I just mentioned it to her.
I've had people tell me that, like, "Oh, my hair was like that, and I cut it all off, and it never came back." And I'm like, "All right, well, you scared me into it." But
I just like, I don't know. Maybe this is just a me being a dude thing for me specifically, but I wouldn't want to put up with all that. Like that would just get old to me. Like I can wash my hair. Like watching my wife have to take care of her long hair, which right now it's not that long, but still, it's like so much more effort. Like when she has to wash her hair, when she doesn't wash her hair every night. That's what I was curious if you did. I think she washes it like every 3 or 4 nights or something like that. But I'm like, that's just too much effort. It takes way too long to wash it. I'm just like, and then I'm out. I'm done. You know
probably
what I mean?
taken considerably like better care of her hair than I am. Do you use conditioner?
I use it like once every week or once every 2 weeks.
Otto?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, but none of you guys are using like the 14-in-1 motor oil toothpaste.
No,
like,
no, I don't go that
body
crazy.
wash. Yeah.
I'm very lucky in the fact that my wife's mom works in the hair industry,
okay.
and so she has like all these samples, and like she can get all the high grade stuff and stuff, and she lets us like try stuff. So I just always have some sort of like super fancy
try stuff. Just hey guys, just actually like Fabio cut. Yeah, did a little something different today.
Decided to spice it up. We don't have to talk about hair forever, but like
It's here. This is where we are.
It is a pain, but I'm one of those like shower thinkers. So like I will get in, like steam the shower, and I will be in there for 40 minutes anyway. Like even if like when my hair was short, like I would still just kind of stand there and like get lost in thought for a long time. So
well, I do that too, dude. I whip my phone out and I be having the notes app open.
You're texting in your shower?
What?
Y'all got?
How do you do that?
What do you mean?
How do you do that?
You got a waterproof case on there? What are you doing?
Well, phones are very waterproof, and B, yeah, I'm like I'm sitting there like in depth. I'm making like this notes list of all the things I need to do for the next day if it's at night, or for that day if it's like during the day and shit.
God,
like,
please
yeah,
don't. I feel like if somebody else tries this, their phone's gonna break.
Yeah.
I get out of the shower and it's just a few little small droplets on my phone just types an entire essay.
Yeah,
I don't know how you're
like I
typing in the
can't
notes
even
app in the
open my
shower.
screen half the time
Yeah,
because
why are
there's
you
2
making
drops
that
of water
face?
on it.
One of my favorite shorts of yours is the
Is the
water
water
one,
splashing
the water
on
droplets.
the
You know
phone.
what we're talking about, and you do this in a shower.
But I don't have a bunch of water. Yeah, I mean, it's not like my phone is not like soaking wet. I'm just in a like.
What is it? What? Are you
Well, hang on, wait. Do you guys stand towards the shower or away from it? Because I stand away from the shower.
It wouldn't.
It depends
matter.
on
Like
what part of the shower
the
I'm
water's
in.
hitting my back as I'm doing this. I'm not trying.
Normally,
Yeah, I don't think you're like holding it up. I don't think you're holding up in the drain. Like
facing
normally
the water, like
rotating.
so they're like, oh yeah, dude, I'm gonna
a
like,
little
well,
bit, yeah.
fuck, man, I'm trying to type this. I'm trying to
Nano in
type
a
this.
bath and he's texting with his phone under the water. Just like it's like these guys are crazy. What are they talking about?
Lamau.
Wait, dude, phones can be fully immersed. One time, my kid wanted me to film something like under the water because he thought it would be really cool, and so I did. It was like he had a toy under the water.
I saw a woman.
Phones are
No,
waterproof.
I saw a woman in a phone store. Probably the last time I was in a phone store. She took one of the display phones that wasn't like hooked up to one of those weird string things and threw it because she was mad at the guy because she tried to return a phone. And it's the phone advertises as waterproof. But he opened it up, and she's like, it didn't get submerged in water. It got like a little wet once, or like rained on or something, but it won't turn on anymore. And the guy opened it up and looked at the back, and they have like a little like patch that detects how wet the phone has gotten. And he's like, sorry, the patch says it indicates that it got fully submerged, so the warranty's null and void. And she was like, it's advertised as waterproof, and it didn't get fully wet. And they like fought about that for 10 minutes, and then she threw something and walked out. She's mad about it. But
I mean, yeah, that would be my luck.
so don't fully submerge your phone, even if it says it's waterproof.
This is
because
not me
that might,
telling you to do that. This is me just doing that because if it says it can,
he's built different.
I'm just gonna do it. I don't know.
I just don't know what. I mean, I feel like I would agree that phone tech has gotten enough that like if it happens on accident, you could quickly grab
I will
it and
literally.
maybe it would work.
I will go put this in the sink full of water right now, dude.
You don't need to
Why?
do
We
that.
don't
just
need to
don't
do
care.
that.
We
We don't
believe
want
you.
to do. Yeah, we'll believe you.
We
for the
believe
sake of
I
your
just,
phone.
I do.
That's
like,
your Dokkan device, man.
I
You
mean,
can't
I
that.
do care, but I just know and trust in the device that it will be 100% fine. So like, I don't like it is what it is.
I know. I mean, I'm glad you have that. I lack that confidence, but yeah, that I mean, that's cool. I wish I could use it in the phone. To be honest, I spin in the shower. You know, like I just
Yeah, I do a rotation like I'm
yeah
the Earth,
rotation.
bro.
Yeah, I'm just
like a rotisserie chicken,
Yeah,
just
like I'm in the
just making
shower.
sure he's getting coated.
Yeah,
Like,
you
what
know,
do you mean by you spin in the shower?
like I'm not
bro?
like he
rotate
said
it.
like rotate. Yeah, Toasty gets what I'm saying. Like I'm
Yeah.
just trying
You-
to like let the water.
You
hit me
said
at
it
all
earlier,
angles.
like you get in the shower and only face one direction
Yeah,
the
you're
entire
only
shower.
like
That's
water,
it. You
water to ass, and that's it.
For
Like,
the most part, I do.
you
really.
don't rinse the front. Like you
come
just
to-
let.
Not often. No.
come out covered in suds in the front, man. Like I don't like,
like a
But
cartoon.
if you
Yeah,
if you
that's
back,
true.
but if you back up enough, it just like
Yeah.
you get
Yeah,
your front
roll
too.
over the front.
Nano's
I
walking out of the shower with a shiny ass and swamp cock. Like,
just completely covered in suds in the front. Like, so the sink-
Oh,
Next
shit.
week I'm doing the other side.
Oh fuck, dude. Oh man, I could say something so privileged right now, and I'm not going to. Shit.
Well, wait,
do you got the
what-
double?
what-
No.
what's
Like,
the
do you have
You
dual
have
head?
to say it, bro.
I've had shower dual head from both sides. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Oh,
fucking sick, dude.
Yeah. Anyways,
Dude, wait, no. Can I say something? Because this is actually extremely relevant. The shower we have here at the studio is so fucking obnoxious because the valves, and this happens in a lot of showers, the valves to turn on the water, and there's two, are up against the farthest wall from the door. And then there's a shower head from above and a shower head on front. So the first time I took a shower, I have no idea which one activates what.
Guess it.
And I am in a Russian roulette situation where if I flip the wrong switch, I am completely fucked. So the first,
What wire? What wire?
I'm still, even though I'm confident I figured out the system now. I go in, I'm fully butt ass naked when I'm doing this. I flip. Well, I
Simply, I get a
gotta add
shower.
the description. So I gotta like flip it, and then I Korean backdash out of the shower, and I'm hitting that like I'm just just cock out, fucking ass jiggling, dude. I'm fucking Korean backdashing out of the water.
well, wait. What do you? Well, did you get it right?
No, I did not get it right the first time.
Shit.
I went like this, right? Cold water. I was like, oh man,
Okay.
that sucked.
Do you think it's just a learning curve, or do you think it was a really poor design choice?
I mean, there's no other way to really design it, I guess. But maybe you put it on the closest wall, or just not in an area that you would have to. I mean, it's fine once you know it.
No, I don't know.
I
if
mean,
you
I
guys
guess
have
you
talked
still
about
have
this
the
yet.
Korean backdash.
I'm pretty sure when the studio, like the building itself, not the work put up here, but the building itself was built. The studio was built using ChatGPT because there's just some stuff that is really out of place. And
Yep.
if you only look at it once and you glance over, you're like, oh, this looks nice. But then if you like see it for a
If
minute,
you
you're
really
like,
look at it, you're
that
like,
doesn't make a lot of
"That's
sense for that to
so
be there.
Strange,
I mean,
yeah.
one of my favorite aspects has to be we have a studio door to the bathroom right here. So I was able to take a piss and then peek in on Nano
Yeah, he
doing the
peeked-
recording
he peeked in
just to
mid-recording.
make sure the recording was still going
Everything
well.
going okay in here?
That was when we were playing Motorsport. Love that game. Storm.
Can you guys hold it down for just a moment?
Yeah, what's up?
I don't mean to like break the immersion, but I need to go get our dinner off of the
Oh
front.
yeah.
Oh,
go
yeah.
there. Yeah. No.
Yeah, leave it out there.
Yeah. So we can. I mean,
Oh, you don't want me to? You said leave it out there.
No.
Like,
I meant go get it. I meant
yeah,
like you leave here. You leave out here.
He meant like leave it all on the floor, like leave it out on the track.
Yeah, leave it all.
Like, give
you
it
know,
your best.
Going to get it.
It's
So
kind of
don't
like
leave it
I'm
outside.
glad you interpreted that because I forgot I said it after I
Yeah,
said it
yeah,
until
yeah.
he did. But that's
It's kind of
exactly.
like how Toasty says like salt in the game. Like
Yeah,
it's just a
okay.
different.
I'll
Got it,
I'll
got
say
it.
tear it up sometimes. That's my
Yeah,
equivalent.
you do say tear it up. a
So
lot.
go get it or?
Yes.
Yeah, no, I already have a topic planned that
I was
we can
going to
only-
say, Dotto, what are the riveting questions you've written down?
I was
going to
say
Like,
I
should
have
I
a
go
few-
right now or?
Yes,
Get
like
out of here,
now,
man.
because I want to talk about something that. Oh wait, I forgot you do play this, but this will be better. Me and Thunder are going to discuss League of Legends.
Without me?
That'll make you hurry.
mean,
that'll make you hurry
It'll
back.
make you hurry.
Hang on,
Thunder, I want to go.
Is this
into,
a gold or above conversation? Because I've never been
Well,
gold.
I'm not gonna lie. I just recently started playing again, and my ass is bronze
They're
two right
they
now.
so we were gold. They got better. The other players got better over the years.
I am a bronze fucking player right now, unfortunately, and I think I can get silver, but it's not looking too good.
Sorry to come back, into this AB conversation after I seed my way out. But
Did you really already get it?
yeah,
Wow,
It's just at the door. Yeah.
I ate
that's
some
fast.
and like
He
everything.
did it very fast.
that was fast, right?
He wanted to
I'm
come back to the
efficient.
league combo.
We
League's
were
bumping.
filming a podcast. I didn't want to,
I'm just saying to perception blitz us was a little.
I feel like I should know this, but I honestly don't. What roles do you guys play? Like, what's your like primary go to?
Okay, so I was a jungler like to my core, and then Freak gutted it because he mains ADC and he took over like balancing, and they took it from a place where jungler could be like a carry role to where they hammered it into secondary support. It is very hard to like be the strongest guy on the field as a jungler anymore because like you will start getting taxed and get less gold and stuff if you're doing too well. Because like they hammered fucking jungle. So I went to be
Still,
a top main.
right now, or
Yes.
that
No, that happened like within the last couple of years. I want to say like 2 years or so.
I know jungle's pretty different now.
It's more gank heavy. It's not like you don't impact the game. It's just not the way that I like to play. So now I'm top full time, but I hear top's rough because it's a lot of range top laners now. But yeah,
I do like running Vayne top.
Wow,
I
you're the worst
hate
kind
you
of
because
person. Yeah.
because if you're on the other team, you're God, and if you're on my team, you're garbage.
Your ass, yeah. That I hate range. Anybody that goes top ADC, I know is going to fuck my life up if they're on my
Yeah,
team.
but
Regardless of which team they're on,
my
they're gonna
team
ruin
did
my
not
shit.
like that I was
And
trying to run Vayne top for some reason.
My teammates would pick. My teammates are the type to pick Vayne top, go 0-5, and go. I think if we peel for me, we can win this thing. It's like, bro, I'm not about to fucking peel for the loser, dude. Like we have an ADC that's doing fine. A little more to worry about there, but I like Thunder. I also like jungle. But I went everywhere because my biggest problem are just the shitters. League of Legends I'm one of them now, but had way too many people that are just bad at the game, will talk shit the whole time. So I would either do the bot strat where I would team up with my duo or whoever I was playing with and just control bot lane, or play ADC or jungle or whatever role got me last.
And anytime we play, either you're supporting Kinsey,
yeah.
and I'm jungle, or you're in the mid, or you and I do a bot lane. That's
Pretty
usually
much,
how.
yeah.
But I'll support for him because it's fun. But
I've been known to tear it up on a game of Zeroth though. I will say Zeroth is quite nice.
Zeroth.
Xerath,
The
electric.
Xerath.
A lot of people do call him.
He's got the
Xerath.
cool. We could get really nerdy here and be on this for a long time. Xerath has the coolest lore to me
I do like his lower.
out of all the
What is
characters.
his lore?
He's a scientist who basically figured out how to make himself God, and he's like this boundless electric energy pouring out. And the other scientists found him like while he was in the process of doing it and locked him up in a big steel, huge metal bodysuit and put a lock on it. And he's like half broken out of it right now.
That's his ultimate, is like he's breaking the chains and it's spitting.
That's why he's got the range. But yeah, you're basically seeing like 5% Xerath power at any given time because he's still mostly locked up in the thing.
I also really like Silas. I don't necessarily know his lore too much, but I like that
He's a
just
cool looking fucking
He's
character.
just a prisoner that like broke free. See, that's a good example of a jack dude as a character. But he's just like, he's got the fucking chains. Dude, that character's badass. I don't play him nearly enough, but he is really cool. And Nano, your favorite lore? Your favorite character lore?
I did not look into the lore all that much.
Well,
I
just
won't
like
lie.
do you know any stories?
I don't know a ton of the stories. No, I just played the game.
Well, I'm just going to assign him early League of Legends Ramus to be his favorite storyline.
Okay.
Okay. That was my I got so much mileage out of that bit. That might have been because in early League of Legends they had a lore page like for all the old characters. Times were simpler. You click on lore. For Ramus, it was just okay. And when I clicked on that, I think I keeled over laughing. The pure genius.
That joke was way funnier then because lore pages used to be like a page or two. They've gone in and shrunk
really?
everybody's now
okay.
and changed a lot of it too. So MS isn't the same and stuff.
It was
but-
so good. Like you go from like Master Yi's the fucking I don't even remember that. It's like what is the it's like
him and Zed trained with each other along with Viego had something
I'm
to do
trying
with
to
that.
think of like what I think he's from.
Not Viego, Kane.
Ionia.
Yeah.
Ionia is what I'm thinking of. But like all this fucking beautiful lore. Click over Ramus. Okay, but great game. I mean, I've been playing it way too much.
Have you actually? You've been playing it that much?
I mean, not as much as I used to, no, because it just takes so much time, dude.
Yeah.
They take way too much
Yeah.
time. I enjoy 3 league games. All of a sudden, it's tomorrow. I'm like, well, great.
That's my problem. I used to have nights I would set aside, be like, you know what, I'm playing League tonight, and I would have a couple beers, but it's like I would start playing at like 8 or 9 p.m. and I'd be done at like 4 a.m. and I feel like I played 6 games.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, all right, I played 6 games and won 3 of them, and I hate myself.
Yeah, I
so.
went 3-3 and my LP didn't change.
Yeah, it's like,
That's a
all
night.
right,
Like
well, I'll get them again tomorrow. But Thunder, another game that you play a lot is Pokemon, or at least I think of you as like a Pokemon guy.
I dabble back in it. Yeah, Legends EA. All right, we've got a couple megas announced.
What do you think about megas in general?
Mega is not my favorite gimmick. I don't hate it or anything, but I think it's like it'll be really cool in ZA, but I think it's like the community I see bitching too much about it. Any game that doesn't have a mega in it, they're like, "Oh my god, we should put megas in this." And it's like
Some of those Pokemon mechanics I actually hate, like Gigantamax and Dynamax. I do not like that at all.
I didn't play that generation. I like the idea of it. I hate Z moves because Z moves came out in Sun and Moon, which are like the slowest games of all time already.
dude,
What are
And
Z,
then
what are Z moves?
Z move, your Pokemon gets like one special move they can use, so it's like a 5th move, but it's just usually whatever their type is and a shit ton of damage. But in Sun and Moon, which is already the slowest game ever made against your will, Z moves were like a 25-second unskippable cutscene in a battle that you were probably one-shotting whatever you were hitting anyway.
That's true. I also thought by slow you just meant this is a fucking loser fact of the day. The Pokemon in Sun and Moon are also just insanely slow.
So I can go on a rant about that, but yeah. So that was my dive back in. So I played the first 3 gens as a kid, and then I stopped after Ruby Sapphire.
This is the same shit that happened to me.
Stopped after Ruby Sapphire, discovered ROM hacks and stuff when I was in college, and then when I got back on YouTube, and I was so into the ROM hacks because they were so good, I was like, you know what, I am going to jump back into Pokemon. Spent like $600 on a 3DS with a capture card so I could play the new Sun and Moon game coming out, and I got Moon, and I fucking hated it. It was I didn't want to be a hater going into it. I saw X and Y, and X and Y looked fun. I was like, here's the new game, and it's like all the Pokemon are slow. They force wild battles on you, so repels don't work. They tried to do stuff that wasn't gyms, which is, good for the effort, but the thing that they did sucked. Like, Sun and Moon is so bad all the way around. The first 25% of the game, it's 4 islands. The first whole island is a tutorial. It, like, just won't let go of your hand the whole time.
That's how I know Sun and Moon sucks, because it's the exact same story for me, Nano. Like, I went in because they had the mechanic where 4 of your friends could battle in like this weird free-for-all battle thing. So me and my friends were hyping each other up like, you're going to buy it? I'm going to buy it. This shit's going to be sick. I'm the only one that fucking bought it. So I bought it, and then I'm like, well, I'm going to play it. And I was like, you know what? And it's going to be sick. And then the cutscenes went on forever. The flags guide you everywhere. The tutorial never ends. Like Thunder said, I was even like, oh, they're trying something new that isn't gyms. By 3 hours in, I was like, I really wish they had gyms
like,
in this
man,
game.
gyms would have been great
Like,
here.
oh
Like,
my fucking God. And the Pokemon being slow, I'm not even that big of a competitive battler. I mean, I dabble on some Showdown, but like Vikavolt looks really cool. It's a damn shame I will never do anything with it because he has a speed stat of 35.
I think in its Pokedex entry, it says how fast it is.
Exactly.
I think it like
That's
mentions
what-
that it's a speedster.
It's a lightning bug with like flappy wings that's like a hummingbird. He looks like a hummingbird. You look, and I'm like, why am I losing the speed off to a fucking golem?
Yeah.
Like,
So-
I can't beat out a rock.
I think the main part that kills me is you can go from one route to another. You can buy repels and use them, but there's like, if you're walking through a cave or through an area where a Pokemon's flying, you still have to walk through some areas where they will force a battle on you. So then that starts, and you can't run from it because every Pokemon in that generation that you've caught is slow as fuck, and you're not faster, so you don't get the free run. And then when you fail the run, they call for help. And now there's 2 of them, and they keep doing that shit. And and that's like trying to get from town A to town B. Like,
I don't get, when they released Ultra Sun and Moon, I was like, go fuck yourself. I'm not falling for this shit.
dump
twice,
those in the
dude.
same crater they put ET in.
I felt really bad because like I would watch YouTubers too. Have you ever seen this, Nano? Like sometimes it's sad to watch like YouTubers. This happened a lot to me, and you just realize like they are not fucking with it. It's kind of like Sparking Zero for us, but not like. Thing is, I don't even think Sparking Zero is that bad. But it's just like, yeah, I can't wait to do this. And by episode 3, they're like,
if you became a PokeTuber around Gen 4, and like I feel bad because it was a slow, like it's picking back up to be fair, but like it was a slow drop
What
off.
was Gen 4? Is that
4.
black and white?
No, that's Gen 5. 4 is like Diamond and Pearl, Platinum.
Oh,
But, like,
okay. Sorry,
and
I'm
then-
not contributing much to this conversation because I'm just not a big Pokemon guy.
No,
I stopped at Silver and didn't play them again until a bit of Black, and then didn't play again until Let's Go Pikachu. So like,
no, I gotcha.
Let's Go
Yeah.
Pikachu was a classic.
No, I think what Donna was getting at though is it just it's got to be real like demoralizing because you only get a Pokemon game like once every so many years, like a big one, and you're like, oh, this is going to be a main content thing for me for a while, and you get the game and it sucks, and you know that this is your game for like the next 2 or 3 years, and it's like
It feels like prison.
I don't watch a lot of Let's Players to be able to have ever seen anyone truly experience that. So
have you ever been a Let's Play YouTube watcher, or is it just like lately you're not a?
No, there's probably a reason that he says I'm quiet during our Let's Plays. This is not my type of content to consume. Really,
I gotcha.
No, but I just meant in general. I feel like, I mean, we've experienced, we've talked about it with like just, especially with gacha games. There's just like those certain cycles. I mean, I've never seen a gacha game YouTuber actually like crack and quit because of it, but I've literally seen other YouTubers go through like a down cycle, and it just fucks them up forever.
Or
wait,
when
wait. What do you mean, dude? You don't pay enough attention then, because there's been, as someone who's been in this scene for a really, really long time, I've seen so many faces come and go.
That's what I'm saying.
You just haven't paid enough attention. There's been a lot of faces come and go on the gacha scene. I mean, technically,
I've come and gone like 4 times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Technically, we have someone sitting right there that made Dokkan content, and again, as I said, was an inspiration. It was my Dokkan content, and he doesn't touch that game anymore.
Yeah, I mean, even like Rhyme, it did that.
And Rhyme, Rhyme burnt out on doing like to me, Rhyme isn't even much of like a Dragon Ball creator anymore. He's like a Yu-Gi-Oh creator in my brain. I don't know how you would feel about me saying that, but like I see there's just so much Yu-Gi-Oh stuff that he puts out. So it's like that. Like I feel like Master Duel really filled that void of no gacha content on his channel.
I mean, yeah, I think it kind of did. He does it a lot. But yeah, no, it's always sad for me to see. Not like with gacha stuff, it's more, I don't know. There's just a certain unique sadness with Pokemon I saw. Or yeah, I mean, some people just get rocked.
I was gonna say it's also different because gacha, because like Thunder pointed this out, you only get a Pokemon game every so often, and like a big one. Gacha content, it's like, well, I'll see you in like 2 weeks.
Yeah,
you know?
if as long as your game isn't dying in gacha, like then you have a bad update. And it's like, all right, this update kind of sucks. You know, I'm going to be doing some off content for a little while, but then the next update comes out, and they usually take feedback in. And all that.
Pokemon, you're like, well,
I guess
see you guys in like 3
Pokemon
years.
is like, wow, am I a Sun and Moon YouTuber? Because this makes me want to jump out a window. Like,
It's like, that is when I would actually put like being a YouTuber like pretty high up on the hard to do tier list, because like, damn. The mental fortitude you have to just keep on trucking through some ass like that is insane.
I mean, I think that's, yeah. Can I sound like an unk for a second?
Yeah,
Tear
go
it up.
ahead, dude.
How do they determine? So like when I'm playing Scarlet and Violet and it has a mixture of new Pokemon and old Pokemon, what exactly is determining why are they including some of like this gen, that gen, this gen? Like, is there a reason for that, or is it just like?
so I mean, it used to
Because not all Pokemon are in Scarlet and Violet, right? Like that's
right. So up until Scarlet and Violet, you would get whatever Pokemon they deemed they wanted in that gen, and then when you beat it, you would unlock the National Dex, which means you could trade and possibly go somewhere to catch all the old Pokemon that they didn't put in the game. Basically,
Is that where? Is it home? Is that what it's called?
yes,
Comes into play.
yes.
But you can't access that until you beat the game.
In the previous games, if you were going to Nat Dex trade, they eventually made home, but you would trade from game to game before. And now they're like redoing home to make it fit their new thing. So starting with Scarlet and Violet, or maybe it was Sword and Shield, starting with Sword and Shield, they got rid of the National Dex. They said, we're only putting these Pokemon in the game, and other Pokemon from before just can never enter it, because they wanted to, sell it back to you later as DLC. They didn't give you a Nat Dex spot anymore. They made you buy the DLC, which had access to other Mon. And then B, I think they just didn't want to port all of the Mon. They tried to use the excuse that like, well, we didn't want to remake all the graphics from the ground up. But
This is what caused the great like Pokemon internet debates of if you remember, like a bunch of Pokemon fans freaking out.
one of the excuses was they said, since we're moving to the Switch, we don't want to have to like remake every model, every animation for every Mon going to Sword and Shield, so we're only going to pick some. That game wasn't out for like an hour, and data miners hacked into it, and they compared it 1-to-1, and it was just the 3DS model scaled up. So that excuse was just complete BS. And then they sold more Pokemon to you later as DLC.
That's why people got mad. Is they were like, well, we want to make the animations really good, and then the animations were shit, and people were like,
Yeah. So the game cost more, was on a console for the first time, but looked like shit, ran like shit, and then also, if you want some of your favorite Mon, you got to buy the DLC that comes out afterwards as well. I didn't buy Sword and Shield for that reason, because yeah.
Huh. Okay.
And I'm not gonna lie, back then I was like, it's Pokemon, it's fun, like, because I think people were like super hating on it, which rightfully deserved. But now I've kind of joined the hater side. I'm like, why is Pokemon like back in the day, Pokemon was Pokemon and it was catchy and fun, but it also was like the best looking game on my Game Boy. It was the
like,
coolest game, the best music, all this. And now it's just shit the whole time.
That's the part that fucks me up. Scarlet Violet runs way better on the Switch too. So we did just make a big jump. But like, man, these games should not be looking somewhat comparable to the graphics on like Pokemon Stadium 2.
Not at
like,
all.
Like on an N64, like you could put some Sword and Shield shit in some Pokemon Stadium with the Pokemon actually doing their animations and moves and attacks. And like, it's comparable at least, which is really fucked up because we're like 25 years removed from that console.
Those are in-game shots right there of those of the Pokemon.
Looks better than Sword and Shield.
It's got more character.
Oh, and right there.
Oh,
That's an iconic shot.
I
Just
do
what
not
they use for the
love
cover.
that box. That is my actual. I'm hoping. Can that camera see this, Toasty?
Yeah, you can.
That is my actual N64 box. Like that is the N64 that like I got as like a kid.
Yeah.
So we're doing a Thundershot podcast. We have to at least talk about the WWE at least once.
Okay, yeah,
Ooh,
that
we
makes
talk
sense.
wrestling?
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I'll be here. This is gonna be a 3-hour podcast.
Dude. So I won't lie, and this is crazy for me to say, but you're a Roman Reigns guy, right? And have been.
I never wavered on Roman
I was
Reigns.
gonna say you are a
They
like
were-
he's everyone's favorite.
They were suffering succotash promos. I stayed a Roman fan. I started being a really big Roman fan right before the Shield split, and then his first match with Lesnar, where Seth cashed in on him. I think he like that was a match where he like royally won me over. I was like, this is my guy. He could come out and suck for the next 10 years. I'm gonna be cheering for this dude.
So for me, so have you ever wavered on WWE, or like have you been a fan since you were a kid and just all the way through?
I started watching wrestling when I was like 4.
Holy balls! Okay.
And I was a fan until I hit like that like early preteen, and then I didn't like hate it. I just kind of tapped out of it, which was not a bad time to tap out of it because we're looking at like the 2009 to 2014 area where it did get kind of dicey to watch. It was pretty rough. That was like the ending of the PG era or whatever, and then I came back in about the time the Shield was cropping up. CM Punk was having a heyday. The Shield was cropping up. I tapped back in about then.
Okay. So that's pretty similar sort of me, right? Like same thing, grew up watching it because I feel like most kids in the 90s that like actually grew up in the 90s, not like poser, like, oh, I'm a 90s kid, like somebody else in this room.
Yeah,
I was alive in the 90s for 6 hours and
Yeah.
claim it. Yeah.
I was there.
Yeah. I feel like you just watched wrestling. Like that was just a thing that like, I don't know, like the action figures were everywhere. You just watched it. So like obviously watching Stone Cold, Triple H, The Rock, all of them. And I think I got out around the time Batista and like RKO and all of them, not RKO.
Randy
Yeah.
Orton.
He does the RKO. Anyways, actually like started getting popular, and I came back in because all the people I worked with at my job before doing YouTube were super into wrestling, and it was when the Shield was a thing. And my favorite wrestler when I came back was Seth Rollins.
Yes, that's badass.
And Seth was so cool. And of course they banned his
He does it again.
what?
That wasn't banned for very long. That was banned for like a year, maybe 2.
Oh,
and,
shit.
And now the announcers just point out that he delivered a stomp to the back of the neck. I think that's how they skirted that.
Got it.
But also they're on Netflix and shit, so like the rules are different.
Okay. I thought it was that he actually hurt somebody with it. Was
No.
that okay? It was just
That might have been like an NWB lore reason, is like, oh, this guy is actually fucked up, I guess. But it was always a behind the scenes like ad dispute thing or whatever.
And one of my like favorite like because I won't sit here and try to be a poser because I didn't watch it like all the time, but we would do some like get-togethers and like watching shit. But like the Shield moments still to this day are like my favorite things. Because then after that, and YouTube, I got so busy I stopped watching for a bit, but I would always tap in on the like bigger moments. And now probably the last like 5 or 6 years, I've only really watched like WrestleMania, which this year I did miss, but I don't think I missed much. Did I miss much with this year's WrestleMania? Was it good or no?
Yeah.
Was it good?
Yeah,
Damn.
this year's was
Okay. Yeah, I didn't. I watched last year's though, and last year's was fucking crazy.
Okay, so what was last year's? What is this? Roman retained?
Yes, last year's is when Cody actually won and beat Roman, but that was also when Undertaker showed up and Cena showed up, and
So that's the one I was
Rock-
there. Yeah, I was there at that one.
You were at that
I was
one?
in Philadelphia both nights. Me and Hom. Yeah.
holy balls!
I
yeah.
had tickets to night 2, and we were gonna like watch night 1 from a bar or something, and I got FOMO real bad, and I was like, you know what? These nosebleeds are like $150 a pop, so I just got them.
Dude, because that's last year's is the one. Last year's is the one that I saw people memeing a lot, which is like Cena, like the shot of Cena, like and I think is it the Undertaker? It's the Undertaker's like gong, right? And he's like looking at the camera. And,
The Undertaker gets
or was
the
it
Rock.
the Rock? Oh,
Rock comes out, bitches Cena. Because
That's
Cena,
what it is.
Cena
It's the
comes out,
Rock.
bitches, I think Jimmy. Rock comes out, bitches Cena, and then the gong
Undertaker.
hits.
Yeah.
So I have never, and this is probably one of like my biggest like wrestling fan regrets. I never got to see the Undertaker do a full entrance in person before he retired. But not knowing he was supposed to be there and still hearing the gong and him still showing up in the ring was that's about as close as you're gonna get.
Okay,
at this
so
point.
okay. Was there any part of WrestleMania this year that was as good as that last year?
What the fuck was this year's Wrestle?
That see?
No.
See?
No. Because like, was that not the most recent WrestleMania?
No, that was last year's.
Oh, I guess.
That was last year's. That was not this year's.
Are you sure?
Yes, I am positive, sir.
Hold on.
I am positive.
There's no way I've just like erased this WrestleMania from my memory.
Like I couldn't even tell you right now, like what happened at WrestleMania 25. Like, or it was not 25, but 2025. I couldn't because I still like to tap in on the WWE YouTube channel just to like see like what like watch the clips and all of that. But anyway, yeah, dude, the Shield, as you're looking that up, the Shield was just so.
Oh, it was
so
in
sick.
Vegas. Yeah, hold on. Okay, so no, this WrestleMania wouldn't have been as good as last year because that one was a legendary. But
Dude, Roman's theme with the live.
that
I believe it was like a high school. It was like a local high school got to do. I'm like, dude, that's like a peak. You're making like a peak moment, a key moment, I guess you could say. Like right there, like to be able to say that you were on the high school band that got to play Roman Reigns theme coming out, like that shit is so cool, man. Especially if you were because the drummer, I remember in that like the person that was on the drum set doing that, I was just like, man, that'd be so sick. That's such a cool ass story to be able to say,
dude, and that being like the ending of it, and like I don't know if they cut it on camera or not. I have a bunch of like videos and pictures on my phone and stuff, but we had really good seats for the second night, so we're like, I don't know, like there's the floor seats, and then if you were in like the actual seats, we were like 12 rows up, probably closer, and the angle like ramp, and then like the ring is right over there, so I had some good shots. But yeah, after the match is over, Roma walks up and him and Paul hug at the top of the ramp, and I got a lot of shots of that. But yeah, the whole thing was stellar, and that's like the title reign of our generation, so to be there while it ended was really cool.
Yeah, man, dude. So I won't say this too more because I don't know that Dotto can relate to wrestling too much.
Whoa, bro!
What?
I used to watch some wrestling, just like
Like what? Like what are we talking?
Like Rey Mysterio's heyday. Randy Orton was there. I remember that. John Cena was like more of a mainstay. I just thought he was a wrestler guy. There was an Irish guy.
Finley.
Yeah, probably. I'm trying to think all the ones I saw.
Wait, Finley. Who am I thinking of then? With that's not his name, right? Finley.
What is this? What are you doing?
Because he had like the tall spiked up hair, red.
No, you're thinking of Sheamus.
Sheamus.
Oh, are you thinking of Sheamus?
I might be thinking of Sheamus too.
Okay. Finley jumped out to my
Sheamus.
head, but yeah. No, it's Sheamus.
I was like, I definitely don't think this person I'm thinking of is his name was Finley, but
No, I just watched a lot of Rey Mysterio. I thought he was the coolest. I thought when he would do the like through the ropes, like fucking like spin kick, I was like, that's pretty cool. I think I get this whole wrestling thing.
so who was your favorite growing up?
Rey Mysterio.
Oh, okay. That's okay.
Who was your favorite growing up?
Dude, I'm basic as shit, dude. I like my two favorite. I couldn't pick between them, which was always a thing. My friends would get mad at me about this, but Stone Cold and The Rock. I couldn't help it.
Nothing wrong with that.
The most basic answer ever, but holy shit, that glass shatter, like the hype behind the glass shatter, it's too fucking good. And like The Rock said, man.
Okay. So my favorite wrestler of all time, his heyday was he had a heyday before Stone Cold and The Rock really took off, and then he came back after they had their stint because The Rock was only in WWE for like 4.5 years.
Yeah, it really wasn't.
He
long.
wasn't and then he would come and go as Hollywood Rock sometimes, but he did a lot with a really short career. Like it's insane his name is still that big. But after like The Rock came in and him and Stone Cold clashed a bunch, my guy came back and then had a second run that was also phenomenal. But Shawn Michaels is my favorite ever.
Oh, okay.
That dude, my favorite match of all time is the first Hell in a Cell with Shawn and The Undertaker. It's Kane's debut. I don't know if you've ever seen that clip or not, but yeah.
So
Shawn.
is he your favorite entrance? Who's your favorite entrance?
Whew. Man,
I know mine for this.
he has one where he comes in off a zip line that was really sick.
Oh, okay.
And that one's up there as like a favorite entrance. My favorite theme is probably NWO.
Okay.
That theme's badass, but I don't know. Entrance, I had to think about that for a minute.
Dude,
I like whatever Batista's is.
I was just gonna say
machine
this
gun
is
is
not
really
my
cool.
favorite, but I love Batista's entrance. Batista's entrance is sick as
Okay,
shit.
he also has one of my favorite entrances ever at a WrestleMania because he came back one year. He went and did movies for a while, and he came back and he won the Royal Rumble. And people were mad at it because they really wanted Daniel Bryan to win that year. So this is like, if you hear about it, this is like the year the fans like cheered
Yes,
Daniel Bryan back into the role and the yes movement. So
yes.
even though Daniel Bryan wasn't supposed to be in the title match, he was in the title match and he won it, like, because this was like the fans year or whatever. But people hated Batista so much for being a Hollywood guy who came back. And it's not that he was a Hollywood legend who came back, it's that he came in when Daniel Bryan should be winning. So the fans like really turned on this guy. So when he comes out, usually he comes out and he's got the pyro and all this shit, and like he goes crazy. But for this WrestleMania, he comes out, his song is I Walk Alone, and he does like the motion. I don't even think pyro went off. And then he just walks down this long ass ramp with like, there's no extra lights. There's no extra like funny to it. It's just a spotlight on him and there's not people cheering for him. And I don't know why, like that one, it's like poetic. I don't know. Because he won him back later. Everybody loves him now. Like, it's not like they didn't stay that way. They were just mad because they wanted Daniel Bryan to win stuff. But that was like softly a really, really cool moment that sticks with me because dude walked alone. He was just out there.
That's pretty cool. I'm gonna be greedy and I'm gonna say a few here.
Tear it up.
I really like Edge.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Edge is like
Did you see his comeback?
maybe.
I could show that a couple years ago. He came back at the Rumble.
Oh, okay.
He broke his neck. He was done forever. Like he was acting. He was doing all that. And then like after 11 years, they didn't know, like nobody knew he was at the Rumble and he showed up at the Rumble. It was sick. But anyway,
Dude, yeah, I feel like his song is so iconic. Like that shit is so good.
he
But
made a better one for Judgment Day. Well, I'll have to share that to you because I like it more than I like his theme.
Really?
It's so hard. Yeah.
there's a lot. There's a lot. Like there's a lot of good ones, but like Roman Reigns' one right now is so cool.
Don't get me started because there's so much stuff I could take you and like I could show you the Roman Reigns arc that like he went through to become like the monster that ended up with the big title reign and all that. But yeah, there was he had a match with Daniel Bryan, and the thing was that Daniel Bryan lost. He had to leave WWE. So everyone's like, okay, Daniel Bryan might actually like win this one because like why would he leave WWE? You know, like this might actually be the first guy to beat Roman since Roman came back, and they really built it up and it was a really big thing. And Daniel Bryan comes out and the yes chants are going crazy. And then that was the night that Roman came out with new music. So that was the first time anybody heard it.
Is it this music?
Yeah, the music. Technically, he's updated it since then, but the first time he swapped from the old one to the one that we bump, everybody immediately knew it's like, all right, well, he's not coming out in this era with new music and not like beating the shit out of this guy. Yeah. So
damn, dude, I might need to see that. Yeah, dude, I love WWE. I wish I could watch it more. I just it's like the live events happen and I'm busy, and then you let them stack up too much, and it's like shit, dude.
I don't even feel like I have time for weekly anymore. I will watch the pay-per-views and let the video packages catch me up, or Twitch chat, because sometimes I'll watch it with Twitch chat. But I'll let the video packages like tell the story before the match, and as long as I catch it like the one time a month, I feel like I'm basically with it.
The YouTube, I'm not kidding. The YouTube channel and clips really help like decently stay up on top of like what WWE and kind of like almost like one pace sort of type situation where you're trimming out the filler. Man, dude, yeah, WWE, good stuff. All right, well, Thunder, what is first off, is TNT ever coming back or is that dead?
It's not dead. I have to be, that takes a lot of work
I was
for
gonna
me,
say, that's a lot of
and
work,
like
right?
a big handful of other people. It takes a lot of work to produce that and make that happen. TNL now, by the way, it's like the whole umbrella.
My bad.
TNT is one of the shows on TNL. But anyway, it's not dead. I have to be like so like obsessed with that before I can do it, or it'll fizz out too quick. So it has to be like the main thing on my brain. Like I have to be pacing in my house, like thinking up storylines and what to do with it. I have to be that excited about it before I pull the trigger on it, or I won't be able to stick with it for very long. It's just a lot of work.
Got it. Have you ever done that with like a co-host or anything, or like brought in other additional
No,
people?
that is definitely something we want to do the next time we bring it back, though, because it was tricky before, but we've got a way to make it a lot smoother now, especially with like being able to share video in Discord and all that, and the way that we produce the matches and everything. So
even without that, are you still like, I don't know if I've seen, and that maybe this is just me missing out on the stream or something, but have you played the most recent WWE? Like, have you
No, I actually skipped this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was about to say, I don't feel like I've seen a Thunder WWE stream this year.
Yeah, whatever games I was playing on stream at the time had my attention, and I didn't want to get the game until I was getting TNL up and running, and I just haven't yet.
Yeah, I haven't touched this one either. I actually I kind of wanted to buy and own a physical copy of 2K25 because I liked or wait, I think it was 2K25. I liked Roman's
The cover.
the cover art for that one specifically. I thought that one was actually really, really cool. There was one I was looking at. I don't know which year this was, but it was a Thundertaker. Jesus Christ.
Thundertaker.
That's kind of, anyway.
Yeah, if you ever get a chance to replace Undertaker,
Yeah.
that would be great.
It was an Undertaker collector's edition box that looked really fucking cool for WWE, and I can't remember what year it was, but I saw this I was browsing. I've been on a huge physical game collection arc, and I found an Undertaker collector's edition of WWE.
I had would have been 16 or 17. I had a
Let me see if I can actually find this.
Demon Finn Balor collector's edition that came with like a figure of him in the demon form. It's pretty sick.
Oh shit. Okay. Man. Anyway, sorry. Let me go back to my actual question. Is what is like your like absolute favorite thing to stream?
When we're firing on all cylinders, TNL is like, it's really hard to top that because that is a production. That is like,
Oh, okay.
like the community is completely involved because they're the ones that made the wrestlers, and we've put them, like, we work with them on the storylines and how we get to where we get while still maintaining unpredictability because we simulate the matches, most of them. And then the people that we have, like,
Wait,
put
so
the matches
in those
together,
games you can choose who's gonna win?
no, not really. Because we stick to CPU versus CPU for the vast majority of it. So it is just like put them in there and let them simulate. I've gotten a little bit more handsy with like just like pre-recording to make sure certain key elements to drive story happens, and sometimes that involves like who's winning and who's losing, but ultimately a lot of our matches are still, whatever the outcome is. So that's the hard part about like booking it, because you have to be ready for like, okay, but what if this person wins? Where do we go from there?
Here it is. It was 2K14. Look at
Oh yeah, that is the game. No, it would have been. That might be the game I got partnered off of
Oh, really?
on Twitch. Yeah.
This is a sealed. I don't know how do you guys feel about grading video games?
What do you mean?
I don't like grading stuff in general, but
Oh, really? In general?
I mean, for cards, I think that's the only one.
Do they do that? If it's unsealed, I would kind of get that.
Even comic books, like, because I've been more into comic books, a sealed comic book is like worthless because like, oh, this historical artifact, and I can only see the cover.
Yeah.
Like, all right, cool.
It's known for its art. We
I
have
will-
to
I will
preserve
say-
that
I
so
will
nobody
say-
can look at it ever. Like,
But the one thing about with video games, I just don't care because they're probably going to go on a shelf to like look at them. You know what I mean? Like that's what I've done with all the games I've bought. But with a comic, which I guess you're right, it probably would also go on a shelf. But at least you're buying it. Like if it's I don't know what they do for comics. I think is it a 100-point scale? Do you know?
I think so, yeah.
So like you buy like a 95 like Venom debut copy or something like that. Like it's coming in like really good condition. I mean, you could crack it open yourself.
Yeah, no, I mean, I guess you could. I just feel like that's like it's so much more money.
Does Dino have some? I think Dino has some in his backdrop.
Yeah,
right?
he has a few. I don't think he's like very.
He's not. Yeah, it's not like him and
It's
his
not
cards.
one of his things, but yeah.
But I think he has a few. This is completely off topic, but since we just mentioned, I just want to ask: have you actually? So Dotto coming to the Santa Monica studio, he brought comics with him. Have you actually read any of them?
Yeah, I'm like through like 3 of them now.
Okay, what made you get back into comics like that, or have you ever been?
is this the Batman one, or is this later than the Batman one?
I don't think
Or
I saw
before the
that. I
Batman
saw
one?
Green Lantern on the front of
No,
one.
no,
of
no,
them,
you
right?
It's Green Lantern is, and that cover is the reason why I'm reading this series because I thought it was so sick. But I brought World Famous with me, which is the Batman and Superman like team up series. I don't remember what made me get back into them actually.
What was you were streaming Donkey Kong and you were talking with someone?
Oh yeah, no, Thunder's completely
Is
right.
that it?
Yes,
Okay.
this is what happened. Is I was bringing up how it was funny because I would read. My main thing was Green Lantern, Green Arrow. I really like the color green, and they were just both cool. But then somebody was like, "What do you think of Absolute Batman designs?" And I said, "What the fuck is Absolute Batman?" And then, we talked about this on a recent podcast, but my phone must have been picking me up because I got 8 Absolute Batman shorts, and I was like, fuck, this looks really cool. Like, I can't lie. Like, the design, like, specifically what he said, the designs of the characters were really cool.
Let me look into this.
And I was like, fuck. I mean,
Is it spelt out fully, or is it like
it's Absolute Batman. It's just like
I wanted to say cinema first before.
like Absolute Bane, and dude, the covers for Absolute Batman are so sick, and it's currently in its Bane art.
Damn,
and
he's big as fuck.
dude. That's the joke about Absolute Batman. Everybody in Gotham is fucking yoked, dude. They even Alfred. So in this series, Bruce is not a billionaire. He's poor. He like works normal jobs.
That's not Alfred, right?
That is Alfred. He's not Bruce's butler. He's an assassin. Like he's like a different.
Can't afford a
Because
butler.
Bruce isn't a billionaire, so he has no money, so he can't have a butler.
He can't have a normal butler. And Bruce is also friends with most of the iconic Batman villains.
How many chapter or how many?
There's only like 11 right now. It's still pretty early.
Oh, okay.
And dude, if you get in now, they're about to do the first ever absolute team up with Batman and Wonder Woman.
What are you? What is this? Are you selling me like a cryptocurrency?
I'm
What do
just
you
saying,
mean, now?
if you get it on the ground floor of Absolute, I'm expecting Absolute Batman cross Wonder Woman is gonna. This is so corny, dude. But when I like literally, this sounds like super bad. But I was on Reddit and it said they're finally doing it, and I saw it was from the Absolute Universe subreddit. I literally clicked on a Reddit link and I went, like it was the cover with like Absolute Bat, and dude, he's so brolic, Nano. His bat signal on his chest, he takes out like on his utility belt, he'll take out this little lever, and it's fucking badass in the comics. Kind of a spoiler, and he goes like this. It's a fucking axe on his chest, and he takes it off.
Oh my god!
And he has it in his hand on the. Oh man, it's fucking.
Is Wonder Woman on the cover?
Yes.
How huge is Wonder Woman?
Wonder Woman's also fucking brolic. She is also huge. She's not from Gotham though, but she fucking damn near looks like she could be. Her thing that she lost in the Absolute Universe is she's never been to the Amazon. Like she's still an Amazoness, but she was raised in hell.
You know what's crazy to me? And sorry to bring it back to League. I just want to say this and we can move on.
I kind of want to bring you back to League for a second too. So go ahead.
But I think it's insane that we're as deep as we are into League's like lifespan. And I get that one of the things they want to go for is like being able to be ran on like a toaster. But that client fucking sucks.
Oh my god! And people.
Why is the client so bad?
I think it's gotten worse, honestly.
No, it has because they won't redo it. So it's like the same client, even though the visuals changed a little bit. It's running on like the same code that it was running on like 15 years ago.
Like what? Why can I not tab out of the game and it work fine when I come back into it?
I can do that, but I have to run it on borderless.
But even then, dude, I don't know. And then like the actual just which the when you're just hanging out, not in game, like that is absolutely just a web page. Like that's just a web page and a window. Like you can't convince me that's anything more.
And it also doesn't work very well.
Yeah,
like, that's what I think when I think League Client. I don't even think about being in the game itself. I was thinking like navigating that menu, inviting friends, like that gets really weird sometimes for no reason.
Well, yeah, I was mostly talking about that, but then I started thinking about just like trying to do like if I click off my client, I don't know, it just things get weird. But yes, specifically when you're not in game yet. Anyway, what were you gonna say about League?
No, it was really nothing big. It was just since I've been playing more and I've gotten my friends back on it. I don't know if you guys ever did this, but you know how if you're losing and the Nexus is going to explode and you agree to surrender, it'll explode.
Double
twice.
pops. Yeah.
I've gotten so much more. I love the joke. Like everybody would be sad we're losing. I'm like, guys, wait. If we surrender now, we can explode the Nexus.
No, I do that too. I do that too.
I love getting mileage out of that joke. It's so funny. I just like try to really sell it like you've got an idea for this crazy comeback, and you're like, oh wait, there is a way to make the Nexus explode twice if we time the surrender vote really well.
If we surrender
Dude,
times. Yeah.
Something I don't like about League is how bitch made it's gotten. I didn't realize you can mute your team. We had this guy and like,
dude,
they like, don't get me wrong, my buddy I was playing with at the time, or my friends, because we were 4 stacks, so we had 1 random, or no, we were 3 stacks, so we had 2 randoms, and they were like, they were definitely like kind of agging him on a little bit, but like this dude, like. Team muted us, then team unmuted to say something, and it's like, okay, I'm muting him again. Team mutes, and it tells you, by the way, I didn't. This is all new to me because I don't think this was a thing. This definitely did not used to be a thing.
No, definitely.
You couldn't just mute, so you couldn't hear your teammates. Like you used to have to take the abuse. Like that's part of the fucking experience.
Get back here and let me
abuse
just, you, boy.
Just get better. I mean,
see, so they're a little quicker to ban and a little bit more, like. On top of it with that, so I will team mute a lot of times, but I'm like in my head I'm doing it the other way around. I'm like, I don't want you to deal with me right now because that's not.
It's
I will walk away being at best chat restricted, and like that's not gonna be good. For
I actually agree with you. No matter what, I could be getting flamed. Like I've never been one to mute myself or mute my teammates because I want to experience the truth. Like
it's part of the game. I'm sorry.
I need to see it for what it is, and I've dealt with a lot of shit. So I mean, this is gonna sound bad, but. the person that really introduced me to this, and Thunder can speak, is my girlfriend Kenzie. She honestly, like, this is pretty fucked up. She'll mute the team like right away every time. Nobody can say anything. She'll mute everybody on the team. But also, if someone pisses her off, she'll talk shit from a one-sided glass window. Like, you can make it so it's not like a big mute. Like, it doesn't announce it. She'll just mute everybody and go, "You're fucking trash. Don't gig my lane." But she can't see the response. Like, me and Thunder have had to translate.
She's looking at it. She's looking at a mirror, right? But they're looking through the one-way mirror so they could see her. Kind of like
it's the most fucked up strategy I've ever seen. I was like, don't you think like you should like?
Wait, Kinsey talks shit.
Not. She gets very into League of Legends. Like really.
Okay.
Like she plays with her heart on her sleeve on that game. That and Magic the Gathering. I've gotten yelled at in Magic the Gathering.
Wait, you're a Magic guy?
No, I'm not. I was playing it. I was playing it to support her hobbies and like entertain her. But I mean, you know me and anybody that watches videos is like, one thing I really was having fun with in Magic is like the politics of like a 4-man. Have you played it?
I played Magic, yes.
Like, you know how Commander works? Like you can have 4 people.
Uh-huh.
My favorite way to play that game, and she fucking got mad at me for this, is I was like, don't you guys think like we should kill Kenzie? Like her board is really strong. And I really like the politics of getting everybody killed. She was like, this is fucking bullshit. You're just winning by talking me out of the game. And I was like, your board was strong. What do you want me to do?
That's part of it. Like,
am I supposed to stay in here and die?
It's
or
like
am
a
I gonna
Monopoly when somebody's got half the property.
Yeah,
like,
it's like I do it in Monopoly too. Is like I tell people, I'm like, you should make that trade. Like you should. Like I get in their head. That's part of the game to me. Is like there's no mute button. Like Nano said, is like you're here. If I can reach you with my voice, then that means that's part of the game. She did not think so.
I think it's funny you asked if I played Magic the Gathering when I have a fucking Garrick the Windbreaker's axe in my house that I guess some people do think that's Kratos' axe. That is
I thought
not.
it was Kratos'.
You have a lot of shit at your house that has stuff you haven't played on it though before.
My favorite thing.
Do I?
So Nano,
You surely got some figures and stuff.
Nano, what do you think? And Thunder, I guess you can.
Are
Chime
you
in
saying this
too.
because I have a Naruto chair? Is that why you're saying this?
What?
No, but I'm glad you brought that up. All right,
but-
this guy started watching Naruto 45 minutes ago. He's got a Naruto gaming chair in his house with a little dog on it.
I'm just a big fan.
I have an Akatsuki chair. No, but okay, but I did want to clarify to you, Thunder. I've not only played the games, I have read like 330 chapters of Naruto, which I think is pretty good.
Yeah, no, you're in there. How many chapters are there? In
So that's why when you
Over
said
like 700.
there's like 700, that's
Like
why
halfway, yeah.
you mentioned the thing with Naruto and Sasuke on episode 1, and I was like, I don't know if I remember that, but to be fair, I started reading the manga like over a year ago at this point, so that was a while back for something I'm like speed reading through like the panels and shit. So
Oh yeah, I have.
it's probably not something that stuck out to me. Like
I've watched all of Naruto. I have not seen Shippuden yet. I still need to. I still want to. But I have played through Ninja Storm 4, so I got like the story experience of that kind of. But I'm not like a diehard Naruto fan. But my funny, like, it's not funny. It is funny. My ongoing joke, if I feel like there's a lot of hardcore Naruto fans around me, I'll be like, yeah, I watched the first episode of it and teach your finger to students' assholes, and then the main characters kiss. So it was kind of like Yuri on Ice, but a little more gay. I'm kind of for it. Yeah, I think I'll watch it again. But that's like
I just don't remember this. I'm gonna have to pull up. I'm gonna pull up
Naruto's an orphan. Naruto's an orphan. Fucking
Yeah, I just don't
Pull up,
remember
Toasty.
this.
Pull up.
But-
That Toasty, pull up Kakashi fingering Naruto.
No, I'm not doing that one.
Jesus Christ, why the fuck are you saying it like that?
what do you mean?
The AI watching this YouTube video. What the fuck?
Oh my, yeah, there you go. There's the anime shot right there. Yep. Hold on.
Hang
got
on.
you.
Surely it's him as like he's using his shits, right?
No.
No,
Shadow
that's
clone?
that's
No,
real.
they
That's
just-
real non-shadow
They
clone
just
Naruto.
they accidentally bump into each other.
Just
Hey,
tongue
that-
that one's not from the manga.
That one's from Shippuden. That one's not accidental. Yeah, but no spoilers.
Basically, my point being, if you haven't seen Naruto and you were thinking about getting into it, if you've seen Yuri on Ice and thought, you know what, I want this, but more gay with a little more fighting in it, then like Naruto's
Yes.
right up your alley. That's what
Sasuke
you're
comes
after.
back from the village and there's a, I want to say 4-chapter intimate gay sex scene, but Jesus Christ.
Some people skip that. I think you have to watch it. It's like
I
kind of-
think it's kind of required reading if you really want to see Kishimoto's vision for the series.
They do it in filler too, by the way. They do it a second time. They're falling down a waterfall together, and for some reason they get like smashed together, and Naruto and Sasuke kiss the second time.
well, they hadn't done it enough. Yeah.
I guess that's
So what is like your like favorite anime?
Attack on Titan, but JJK is really gas. I'm a really big JJK head.
Okay.
But yeah, Attack on Titan still stands as probably one of my favorite pieces of media to exist.
Have you watched JJK's dub?
Season 1. Yeah, actually, yeah. I kick it into dub sometimes.
Okay. The dub of JJK is pretty damn
Yeah,
good.
He was just talking about that Maharaga fight.
Yeah. Yeah.
I still want to see that. Yeah. Nano's got the
You're gonna have to
season
have
2
him
on
over-
Blu-ray, and I haven't seen the
You're gonna
extras
have
for
to have
season
him
2.
over for
So
beers and Maharaga night.
Yep. All right, guys. Well, thank you, Thunder, for being here on the pod.
hell yeah,
I appreciate it. man.
anytime, you know.
What do you?
I do. Sometimes it's just fun. Like the ebb and flow of this podcast is funny. It's just like we'll talk about a topic for like 50 minutes, talk about another topic, and it's like, what's your favorite anime? JJK. All right, thanks for coming out tonight.
We're flying, and then it's like, call it,
It's just
call
the,
it, ref.
The breaks just like if I was just listening to the podcast, like somebody's definitely on a road trip, and they're just like, that was it. That was
We're
the
here.
final question. That was the final question. Okay.
Disneyland. All right.
I mean, we don't have. Do you guys want to keep going? I mean,
No,
we don't
because
have
you
to.
brought that food up, and I'm thinking about.
Oh
it.
yeah.
I won't lie. I could keep going, but I'm pretty hungry right now.
We could.
and
We
that
just
food
do.
is-
We just do Thunder episode 2, 3.
While we eat.
Yeah. No, seriously though. Thank you, Thunder, for coming on and being part of the podcast. Appreciate you, man.
Anytime.
Can you tell the people where they can find you?
Yeah, you can find me Thundershot on Blue Sky, Thunder Plays on YouTube, and Thundershot on Twitch. It's like my main stuff right now.
Hell yeah.
And the squad level, of course. A few of us are involved in a little channel.
Yes. Thank you guys for supporting us. And I feel like I hear some music. You guys hear some?
Not yet. I mean,
Wait.
my ears.
Wait. But we have to make sure. Thunder, do you hear this?
Do I hear the? Yeah. Does this go away ever?
No.
Oh, how am I gonna beat off with this
To
playing
the
in the
music.
background?
To the music. to the
Oh,
tempo.
okay, never mind. No, that'll work.
You just-
You know
you
what?
did it too.
I could do that. I can get into it. Yeah.
Get us out of here.